Hey guys, welcome to our channel, The Creative Carpers, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make my version of the blowback pop-up rig. But first of all, just need to go through some of the tools and components that you're going to need to make this rig, and starting with some soft coated hook link, some rig putty, 2 puller tools, some clingers, an anti-tangle sleeve, some sharp scissors, a size 4 Fang X hook, a medium-sized kicker, a pear-shaped hook ring, and a boiling needle. So first of all, you want to take yourself around about, say about 14 inches of the soft coated hook link, and you want to take your size 4 Fang X hook and thread it through the eye from back to front, and you want to leave yourself with around about, say, 100-ish mil of tag at the back, and this is going to form your hair later on. And then tie yourself a 6-turn knotless knot and thread the tag from the back going through to the front of the eye. At this point, just pull it down nice and tight. Just make sure that part of the soft coated hook link there is going down the back of the shank. You don't want it sitting funny when it gets into the water. Okay, and then take your medium-sized kicker. Just thread that on the large side first. Pull that down. I like to moisten the knot with a knotless knot, just so it makes it a little bit easier to push the kicker over the top. Okay. Then you want to take your pear-shaped hook ring and carefully thread that onto the hook. Careful not to prick your finger. And how I like to thread these on is I'll just put the ring in the position where you want it to end up, which is opposite the barb. Just clump it in your fingers and then thread through the tag through like that, so it's just threaded through, and then I swap hands and just pull back on the bit that's the other side of the ring. It forms a little loop like that. Just thread that through. That then forms another loop, and then you thread that through. Can be a little bit fiddly, but so it forms like a granny knot around the ring. Then I'll take my finger off and just set where I want it to be again, and just pull the knot down real tight, and then it ends up exactly where you want it to be, like that. And then at this point, you want to strip back the coating off of the hair that's left. Try and make sure you get all of the coating there, otherwise again it will sit funny in the water. There we go. Right. And now you want to put on one of your clingers. Pull that down to where you want it, but first of all you want to take a little bit of the coating, just strip it back a little bit so there's just a little section without any coating on that allows it to move around in the water. Something like that, and then just pull down your clinger over the top. Yeah, so you end up with something that looks a little bit like that. And then take your anti-tangle sleeve, thread that on thin end first, just pull that down, and then that's pretty much the rig almost finished there. So at this point you can tie yourself a figure of 8 loop knot there, a first of all setting the length that you want your rig to be, which in this case I want it around about 8 inches long. So just tie yourself a figure of 8 loop there. So I've got the boiling needle, makes it a lot easier to pull that through. And always remember to moisten your knots. So pull that down nice and tight. And just trim off the tag end there. I like to leave a little bit of extra tag on there just in case the knot pulls down any further. Okay, and at this point you want to set the length that your hair is going to be. Now, as it is a pop-up rig, you do want the pop-up quite close to the hook, and we will be using 15mm pop-up in this case. So you tie that, the total length from the ring upwards, probably only want about 15mm on there, and just tie yourself an overhand knot. And again, this is why the boiling needle comes in handy, because it's difficult to do this without it. Start again. Right, there we go. There we go. Just pull it around nice and tight. And trim off again the tag end, and then that is pretty much it. That is the rig finished, ready to go out and catch you some fish. Oh, actually, one last thing. Just want to put the rig putty on as well. Just cover up that clinger. Tidy the rig right up. And there we go. Rig ready to go catch some fish. And here we are with the tank test, and as you can see, the pop-up sits perfectly above the hook on this rig.